Yo, what's good? It's your boy T3mpo Tai. That's T3mpo Tai. We at the record Loft and we with the Gumbo Show. Come shop with me.
And we are locked in. We're live right here at the Record Loft, of course, for our For the Record, another episode, and we are back with the Gumbo Show. We are the gateway to entertainment success and, of course, greatness in our culture. Speaking of greatness, I got a great and amazing talent in the building today. He goes by the name of T3mpo Tai. He came to hang out with your girl, More Ash, and looked at some records, and we're just having some fun, right? So I'm about to introduce and bring him in. How are you today?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm blessed and highly favored. So look, first question is always on our platform. Tell us who you are, what do you do, and how long you've been doing it.
So, as you heard, my name is T3mpo Tai, T3mpo Tai. I'm originally from Alabama.
Okay.
Been in Atlanta about a year and a half. I rap. I actually just recently started learning production, doing some producing.
Okay.
You gotta be jack of all trades.
Yeah. How does the music scene differ from Alabama to Atlanta?
So I will say a lot of our music and influence comes from a little bit of Atlanta and Louisiana as far as our sound. But I will say, I mean, you've heard this before, like a lot of people from outside, get to see Atlanta come together with us as far as like their artists and like helping people up and being a part of teams and groups. Whereas, in Alabama, it's kind of an every man for himself. And it's not necessarily like bad intent or anything, but everybody's trying to get, like, we all hungry. So it's been cool to come out here and see everybody work together and actually, reach out.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that for you because I feel like artists should be in Atlanta. Atlanta is just one of those places where, like, even if you don't choose to stay here and stay stationed, I feel like it's a stop that you have to make if you want to be an artist.
Yeah.
You have to just explore and experience the culture of the independent artist movement here because it's its own community. And a lot of times once you get into it, you've been doing it for so long, whatever, 3, 4, I've been doing this for 5 years. So there's nowhere that I go that I don't know somebody.
Yeah.
Like event-wise, concert, anything. Anywhere I go, I'm going to know at least one person there. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's just like, it's one of those things where like it's a whole culture, it's a whole movement, and you only know if you know. If you're here type of a thing. Talk to me about your music. Tell me a little bit about what type of music you make and what inspired you to like get into that specific type of music and sound. I did hear some of your music though, and I will say that the one thing that I like a lot about it is that it's very clear. I'm big on being able to understand what I'm reciting.
Yeah.
I don't like when I'm like mumbling. I don't know what I'm saying.
Right.
So I want to actually be able to say something. And there's no offense to those records. It's a time and a place. But for me, substance plays a big part in what I listen to. Yep. And I noticed that your content is very clear. Like your words that you speak, you understand every single word. It's very clear. And a lot of your hooks are very catchy, which also plays a role. So
first off, I appreciate that. No, I take pride in that because I want you to hear everything I'm saying. I don't need to hide words.
Yeah.
For me, like I said, where I come from in Alabama, it's just a different mentality, different things. Not everybody gets to see different things. They get to see anything outside of where we're from.
Yeah.
So I originally started going to music festivals, and I started seeing like the influence. Like the big one for me was like I saw J. Cole. He was in front of 50,000 people, and it was just him on stage. And he was asked everybody to put their arms around each other. Everybody did it. And without saying a word, he just started moving his hands. And to see 50,000 people move
sway
at the same...
They knew what to do.
Oh, man. All I could think was like, man, that's like half my state. You know what I mean? So to see one person be able to do that and have a positive influence in a moment like that, I felt like that was something I wanted to be a part of.
I love that.
So that's when I started taking my writing serious. And a lot of my content, like you said, if you listened before, it comes from a lot of life experience, you know what I mean? So some of it was good, some of it was bad, but I feel like it was a good stop for me to have, good things for me to see because going away for 2 years and coming back, it gave me a whole different mentality. Like, all right, this is what we're doing. We ain't playing, and we're going to give everything we got. So I'm thankful. I'm thankful to be here.
I love that. I super duper love that. So we're in the record store. What I would like to do real quick is send you on a goose chase. I want you to go and like pick some records. Like I want you to think about some things that like inspired you as a kid or that maybe played a part or a role in you actually becoming an artist. Maybe some things your parents used to play. I don't know, just something that's sentimental to you that means something to you. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna come back and we're gonna talk about the records that Tempo Tai pick out. We're going to see what you pick out. All right? So y'all stay tuned. Don't touch that dial. The Gumbo Show, of course. Tempo Tai in the building with us right here at the Record Loft. We'll be back.
Gumbo Radio.
Yes, guys, we are back, of course. Don't forget to check out the Record Loft, where we are located right here in Atlanta, Georgia. Y'all know the Gumbo Show. Don't forget to follow us at _Gumbo Show. And shout out to Ali Brathwaite behind the cameras, of course, for all of our footage. I'm back in the building with Tempo Tai. Sent him around the store. He had to go on a hunt, find some stuff. It took him longer than 5 minutes, what I asked for, but it's okay. We back. I'm just playing.
I tried.
Talk to me. We got 3 records. We're going to count them down from 3, 2, and 1. So I want you to tell me your number 3 record and tell me why you picked that record.
All right, so I immediately went to the hip hop and rap section.
Okay.
My number 3 record is actually Eric B. and Rakim.
Okay. Eric B. and Rakim.
Some
Some of y'all youngsters.
Yeah.
Don't know about this.
Yeah, I mean, I should be too young to know about it too, but it just got a lot of meaning to me. When I was a kid, I lived with my pops, and he's from New York. Even though I'm from Alabama, I'm a country boy through and through. My family's from New York.
Okay.
And they actually were around during the time, and they got to see like the early effects of hip hop. So for me, I got to hear stories. What's that?
They used to be playing this out.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. Like I shouldn't know some of the songs I know. I definitely shouldn't. So, but no, I have a lot of respect for
The
it,
fact
you know
that it's
what I'm
a side 1 and a side 2.
saying? Yeah.
So it's 11 songs on here total, y'all.
And them songs are like 4 or 5
I was
minutes.
just gonna say, but they not 1 minute and 20
Nah.
seconds. Okay. No, for sure.
Yeah, it's a full production.
Okay, talk to me. So you got I was trying to see if it tell us how long the album was, because that'll tell us about how long the song is. But anyway, so your number 2 record.
Number 2, Bob Marley.
Yeah, because y'all know I'm just playing. No, I'm not really. Bob Marley, talk to me about the significance behind this record.
So reggae music means a lot to me, period, because half my family's from Panama.
Okay.
And the Panamanian culture is very West Indian, where it's a lot of reggae music. And of course, if you know reggae, if you know anything, Bob Marley's an icon.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one of those things that it always kind of hit a spot for me, because whether it's a Sunday, a Saturday, you're cleaning up, you're doing something regular.
It's a great vibe.
It's an energy to put on, you know what I mean? So I'm always going to hear that and think good energy.
He got 7 songs, and 2 of them 7 minutes. So that's what I'm talking about, right? They used to make real songs. What's your number 1 album? All these records up in here.
Yep.
So what's the number 1 album?
I knew this was number 1 as soon as
record.
I saw it. As soon as I saw it, it's Tupac. Yeah, Pac is
How Do You Want It? And that's a good album too.
Yeah.
This one probably had 2. I was gonna say I thought this had 2 sides to it. Yeah, it does. Okay.
All hits.
Yes, of course.
As soon as I read that, I'm like, oh, I gotta have it.
Y'all ain't ready. Y'all don't know nothing about Tupac. Y'all don't know about Tupac. So these are your 3 records.
Yep.
This last one that you picked, Tupac.
Yeah, Pac. So for me, like I was always, you know, like most of us, like we love Tupac. Like the energy, the way he rapped, and when I actually started writing and putting words together, like the people started pointing out how simple some of his rhyme schemes were. You know what I'm saying? How to the point. And for me, that was like more impressive, because it was like he's spitting this with so much passion and so much feeling that he can say the simplest thing and it's gonna feel different than anybody else. And like for me, like that's something I wanted to harness. I wanted my voice to be an instrument. So I feel like Pac was that.
I love that.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, y'all got to hear his 3 records. Talk to me about your record. So what song are we doing today on the mic drop?
Oh yeah, so we're doing my newest single, Feel My Pain. We actually have that dropping soon, as well as video. So we're super excited about that. That song for me is actually something a little different than some of my past songs, because I feel like as an artist, I started to grow into a comfortable place where I didn't mind sharing my feelings, sharing my things that made me sad, things that upset me, celebrations, things that make me happy.
Yeah.
So, you know, it felt better that, you know what I'm saying, to see myself develop as an artist and like see it come out in that way.
Awesome. Well, we are about to jump right into it, y'all. Y'all are about to tune in right here on the Gumbo Show to T3mpo Tai with his mic drop. So, y'all, catch this. We'll be right back.
Ivan the producer.
I swear to God, they don't feel my pain. I was drowning in that purple rain. I've been moving so different, I wasn't supposed to sing. Told me I could have it all, but took everything. Tried to sell me a dream, wrapped it up in fame. Feel my pain. I was drowning in that purple rain. I've been moving so different, I wasn't supposed to sing. Told me I could have it all, but took everything. Tried to sell me a dream and wrapped it up in fame. Yeah, sold me a dream, I was straight with it. I was quiet cause I knew my nigga Dre did it. Yeah, we from the same hood, but we made different. I don't mind shooting ones cause I fade niggas. Dre turned to Draco and I stay spitting. Bad bitches like a bad nigga stay spitting. They been aiming for my head, but they stay missing. Before they jumped up out the car, got away with it, spending on my vending, on pending expended sentences. It's count time, they checking what the attendance is. From Bloody Bib to Draper, I travel distances. A born hustle, they knowing what my intention is. They don't feel my pain. I was drowning in that purple rain. I've been moving so different, I wasn't supposed to sing. Told me I could have it all, but took everything. Tried to sell me a dream and wrapped it up in fame. Feel my pain. I was drowning in that purple rain. I've been moving so different, I wasn't supposed to sing. Told me I could have it all, but took everything. Tried to sell me a dream, wrapped it up in fame. Yeah, selling dreams, got my niggas moving like fiends. It's now routine, cause every day is mask, it's Halloween. And dopamine, flooding the brain from coke and weed. It's violence, it's every day, and silence is guaranteed. Yeah. Killer cause they found him in the trench. He was trying to be the star but they put him off the bench. A pretty nigga with a smile and a grip on a pistol that he never really had on his hip. Cold-blooded cause he seen a lot of death. He was aiming for the heart, missed and hit him on the left. And I don't like to double back on attacks. If I caught you like and walk up on the body just to jail. No, fuck that, I'ma make them bitches feel me. Wanna shut me up, then bitch you gotta kill me. Say you tired, I'ma help you get some real sleep. Upper room where your mama and your niggas be. Fuck your bitch and be the nigga that your kids see. I already did it, digging down McKinsey. Not 11 cause fuck it, it's in the budget. I tuck it up in the bucket, got the bitches in the frame. Feel my pain. I was drowning in that purple rain. I've been moving so different, I wasn't supposed to sing. Told me I could have it all, but took everything. Tried to sell me a dream and wrapped it up in fame. Feel my pain. I was drowning in that purple rain. I've been moving so different, I wasn't supposed to sing. Told me I could have it all, but took everything. Tried to sell me a dream and wrapped it up in fame.
Gumbo Radio.
Yes, we are back. Y'all know it. We are still here, right here in the record loft. I'm still with T3mpo Tai, and y'all just saw his amazing mic drop. It was so smooth and charismatic. I love it. You did a great job. The song is super, super, super dope. Super awesome. How can they find it?
You can actually, it'll be dropping actually May 12th. It's coming out. I want to make sure we did a sneak peek and did something here. But May 12th is actually coming out, the video, the single. You'll follow it on all platforms. Feel My Pain, and of course it's under T3mpo Tai. That's T3mpo Tai, all platforms everywhere.
Love it. And how do they find you and follow you and support, collab, any of those things?
Oh, the same way. So as you mentioned earlier, I do have a dope team. So as far as reaching out, we always make sure we respond just because we love trying to collaborate. We love trying to be able to create music, not just hip hop. Everybody reach out. And again, like I mentioned earlier, when you type it in, it's the only one. It's T3mpo Tai, T3mpo Tai on all social media platforms and music as well.
All right, so I have 3 final questions for you today.
All right, let me hear them.
All right, so the first question is, what piece of advice do you have for independent artists fresh to Atlanta, and also maybe fresh to hip hop, just getting their feet in the game, moving to Atlanta to relocate for better opportunities, to get in the industry, that type of thing? What type of advice do you offer there?
The biggest thing for me is physically get out there. So like, you mentioned it earlier, like I got confirmation and knew I was doing the right thing when I started being at the the Tuesday night show, the Thursday night album release party, the Saturday night networking event, like whatever you could be at, because the thing is your face, your name, your energy, who you are is gonna be remembered. So
network.
Yeah, and then to be somewhere where you could actually do that. You know, I lived in cities where there was nowhere to go to do that. So to be able to have some city where you could do that, fully take advantage of it.
Yeah, you have to. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
And your resources in Atlanta are everything.
Yeah, they everywhere.
Okay? I'm going to tell y'all something. I don't want to spill my gems, but I saw Kendrick an hour before the concert in the suites.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
On Tuesday. Didn't even know he was coming. My husband was like, you know Kendrick in town tonight? It was 3 o'clock. I was like, oh, for real? Oh, we going to that? He was like, no, it's tonight. I was like, yeah. We're going to that.
We're going to make it work.
We're going to make that work, you know? So your resources are everything here.
Yeah.
I know somebody everywhere. Like, pretty much anywhere in Atlanta, I know somebody that either works there or they do something or they know somebody. Yeah. And it's valuable to have, you know what I mean? So just getting outside in general, I feel like is a big plus here. Yeah. And just building your team and building, you know, your fan base and things like that. My second question to you, I'm a foodie. I don't know if you're a foodie. Are you a foodie?
I think I am.
You think you are?
Yeah.
I'm super a foodie. My husband accuses me all the time, so I've been diagnosed.
Yeah.
But I love food. Like, it's like ridiculous. So my question to you is, if your music was a food, what would it be?
Oof. As much as I want to say something like super complex, like I want to think realistically.
Buffalo chicken empanadas.
You know what I mean? And I was gonna like add garnishes and everything. Realistically, and I'll explain why. I'd say pizza.
Okay.
Because it's direct, it's to the point, but it can hit different in so many different ways depending
on what toppings you put on there.
You know what I mean? So you know what you're getting, but at the same time, you're still gonna be happy every time.
And you can tweak it. You can make
it
different
You can add a little something, but at the same time, at the base of it, you know what you're getting.
I love that. Super, super dope. I see you.
I also love pizza, so that probably, you know.
Yeah, I feel you. I like pizza a lot too. We had pizza last night. So pizza girl. All right, my last and final question. How does T3mpo Tai want to be remembered?
You heard me kind of hint on it earlier, like an influence. Because, you know, even though I love being in Atlanta, I do a lot of traveling and things like that. At the end of the day, I'm from Moreland, Alabama. And at the end of the day, like, no matter what I do, I want to be able to show something. I want to be able to have some type of influence. I want to be able to just help influence a shift in mentality in where I'm from, because a lot of us have that feeling that we can't do anything or can't go anywhere or don't have the opportunities. And if I could, you know, be remembered by doing something, making a shift in that dynamic, I'll be happy.
I love that. I want to thank you for being here. I want to thank you for your time, your efforts, your music, sending us your content, and doing your unreleased song on our platform before it even hits the streets. By the time this airs, though, it'll be out. So that's good.
It'll be streaming.
Yeah, it'll be streaming. So y'all make sure y'all go check it out, download it. It's out now, and y'all will be able to get that. But I would just like to thank you, and I would like to invite you back for anything that we have in the future. And lastly, of course, have you say any last remarks that you would like to say to your fans, followers, and the people that support you.
Will do. So first off, it was a pleasure. It's been a while since I've been like so excited for an interview. I love what you have set up. I love the production. You guys are dope. So I'd be more than happy to come back. And mostly for me, like I said, it's all gratitude. Like, I appreciate everybody that's, you know, followed me, everybody that supported me, people that travel to see me perform. Always grateful. We're going to keep bringing the heat. And again, it's your boy T3mpo Tai. Thank y'all.
Y'all know what it is. It's your girl Ash, of course, the media queen pin, of course. Y'all are locked in with the Gumbo Show. We are the gateway to entertainment, success, and greatness. And we are right here at the Record Loft. Y'all be sure to follow them and us. And we'll see you guys next time.
Gumbo Radio.